Good day, everybody. It's Max, and this is Satisfactory 1.0. That's right. And on today's episode, I'm doing a bit of a test. I'll be straight up. I'm doing a bit of a test on the frame rates and trying different things. So don't be surprised if we have some stuttering going on today, just because we're trying some different stuff and seeing how it goes. So that's the first thing to note. The second thing to note is we are going to actually try to get a little bit of circuit board and criterion wire up and running. So before we get started, a big thanks to recent subscribers as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate that very much. Of course, to all those who watch later on and live chat, I also appreciate any time. It's super awesome as I try to figure out the mysteries of all the things. Now, of course, what we'll do is we'll get into the game and then we'll go from there. Because I'm watching this thing on the screen, it's like driving me bonkers about how many frames it's dropping all the time. So we'll carry on anyway. Let me hit the screen. Oh, it's dark. But let's hit the other one there. There you go. Oh, and you forgot to hit that button too. Gee whiz, this thing's got me so distracted. Anyway, so. Okay, so in this case, we are here. This is the plastic rubber factory section. If we're having a look on the map here, it's on the far right. This used to be the big spot for oil, but of course, they've kind of nerfed it into the ground. So the oil here is not as good as it used to be, but it's still a great pot. Of course, in the upper left-hand corner here in the Rocky Desert is where we're building the elevator factory. And of course, we are going to head over here because what have I been doing? Well, I've actually been doing lots of things off camera. As mentioned on my American Truck Simulator episode, but for those who don't watch that, of course, my life was super crazy between family members having strokes and aneurysms and appendicitis, I think is what it was. Anyway, lots of stuff going on, which has tied me up for the last 3.5 weeks to 4 weeks. At the very late of night, I would still be doing stuff. I'd get home after like hospital visits and all that stuff, and I'd be like, okay, I'm super tired. But, you got to wind down a little bit. So I would play some Satisfactory or whatever. And as you can see, we have some craziness going on here. That's right, that belt. It's the start of the belt wall of destiny. So, of course, we have Criterium right there. We also have the one up there, up closer to basically the supply base. And we are actually now pulling them along down this belt to be consumed. And, of course, into what will soon hopefully be Criterium wire and into circuit boards. The other thing I've done is I have added more platform here. So now, of course, we can just kind of drive right along here instead of me going up there right away. And we just kind of tootle alongs here, and then we drive up this ramp instead into the elevator factory itself, and of course into the Rocky Desert and the elevator factory that is here. So this, of course, is where all the Criterium is going to go. I do think I need water hookups, though. I say that, but I have been busy. Another thing I've been doing besides all that, of course, is getting ready to do a power expansion. That will be the next episode, depending on when it is I can get all this fixed. I was really hoping today to not have any issues. As some people know, I recently have moved into a new house, and this house was already pre-wired when I got here. I it already had Cat 6 wiring done throughout the house and ports and all that done. So I just assumed that it was all working. And, so and I don't have like cheap internet. Like I have, best fiber optic internet I can get here. So imagine my surprise when ever since I've been streaming here, 1/5 of all my outbound frames are trash, which is bad. Between 20 and 30% actually. It's really bad. So today, the experiment was I took the house equation out of it, and the computer is directly connected to the outbound modem, whatever, with a Cat 6 Ethernet cable, the whole 9 yards. And unfortunately, it did not solve the problem. So the house, it was not the issue. The wiring in the house and the rotor that it was using to pump all that through does not appear to be the issue. So now I'm going to have to actually contact the company and actually see what we got going on here. But anyway, nevertheless, we'll play for a short time here today. We're actually going to get this turned on so as we can actually use it. And yeah. Things, people, because we want things to happen. So we can actually go down this way. We can probably get this plugged in here. Do I have the pumps on for that? I do. Like I said, I've been very busy here. Pumps, piping, stuff, belt work, all the things. Whoa, now easy. We don't need to go anywhere. That isn't what I said. I didn't say we need to go anywhere. We just need to do this. Can we plug that in anywhere here? I don't think so, actually. I think we can't get that plugged in here anywhere. Darn it. Well, I can't plug it in over there temporarily. Okay, or not. Oh, well, that's not going to matter because this isn't plugged in anywhere. Sure, he says. Where are you going to take this wiring from? Well, we can take it from here. And where are we going to go with it with this? Let's go to this pipe here, maybe. Sure. And then what we'll do is we'll fix up a little bit of wiring here. So you can go to there, and then you can go down here like this. And then that, of course, is going to make lights come on down there. Yes. All right. I like that. We like it when lights come on. When the lights come on. There's a hole. I've done a whole lot of work down there. But we're just going to cover that up because, again, all right. So that will hopefully do the plumbing part of the exercise. Let's hope so, anyway. We better see some water coming up here really soon. Right, guys? Water. Yeah. Water soon. Hopefully. Yes? Maybe? Maybe I should look again just to make sure. Okay, yeah. Well, we have some pumpage going on there. What are you guys doing over here? Okay, so that's expanding out now. Well, that's good. That's not even hooked up. Ah, darn it. Well, yeah, no wonder it's not getting anywhere. Okay, well, I guess we got to fix some of this. Sure. Okay. Yeah, you gonna hook some of this up or what? Sure I am. That's exactly what I was gonna do. At some point in time, I guess I was kind of off with it all. All right, that's fine. We can fix this. Okay. Yeah, like this was only getting one pump worth, dude. Like you weren't gonna get squat out of that. All right, so let's get this all fixed up. You can go to that one. You can go to this one, and you can go to this one. All right. Let's check the other side here just to make sure they are all hooked up. Because holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You're all good to go. So there's 600. This has water everywhere. This all looks really good. So these two are good to go. All right, good. Do I need this much water? Have no idea. Doesn't matter. It will fill the pipes. It's what it's going to do, people. It's what we do with it. All right. Okay. So, let's see. We got that. We got this. You're all full of water now, right? Yes. Now, where's the ore, he says. Well, that's over here. Back the car up. Okay. Just, all right. Well, you know what? Just stay there for a minute. All right. So, okay. So, if we... I got to drag that over to the other side. Is that a thing I got to do? Okay, let me check this. And of course, I have a dry throat today. It's very dry here in the house. Okay, so let's see. That's inbound. Okay, so I am going to have to drag these around to the other side. Darn it. Well, it is what it is, Max. I mean, you know. All right, well, let's go back to the other side for a second then. All right. Okay, we'll go back over here. See, I think I had this kind of half thought where I might try and belt it over, but I don't know. I'm not feeling that. What I'm feeling, yes, but at the same time, if you don't do that, all right. Well, maybe we'll do it this way for now. Let's do this. And we will do this. There we go. Let's take some numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why does that seem way off? Okay. It just seems like it's way off. I guess not. We're all right. We're good. We's good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then, of course, there's the belt I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do this about 5.5. And then we're going to cheese that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow, that kind of works almost out pretty good. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do this fancy little S-curve here. Sure, we'll do it that way. Okay, there we go. And somewhere's around here. Okay, all right, let's see if we can make that work, people. All right, so if we take you and put you up here, okay. Let's take one belt over. Yes, we'll take the bottom one. Okay, let's take the bottom one over. Okay, and then you're going to go there, and then you're going to do a little S-curve right here for me. Yeah, come on, get in there. There we go. And then do that. Okay, we're going to go right through this rock because clipping is awesome. I remember the day they said that, yeah, we're going to allow clipping. Who cares? I'm like, that's right. Who cares? I don't care. Clipping is great. Okay, you can't go any farther than that because we need belt work for that. You need at least a couple more there. And probably a couple there. Sure. And then we're going to come down here. Yep. And boy, it's going to be kind of skinny touchy here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, something like that. And then okay, that's the outbounds. These are the inbounds. Okay. Sure, he says. Okay, and then I'm just going to put this on the other side for now. Okay, there we go. All right. So, come on now. Come on. That's right. That's what we want. We want... Give it... Yeah, give me that. Okay, bum bum, right there. I guess I should have put this on the other side. That would have been smarter. Oh well. Sometimes not the smartest, but I'm okay with that. Okay. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, so splitter. And this is just making it easier for me to get it down here, right? That's all we're doing there. Yep, give me that. Wow, that's not very straight, Max. That was a little off today, aren't we? Sure. Let's see how well this works, though. Are you going to eat stuff now and give me ingots? You betcha. Yeah, that's right. Make all the noise you want, you big honcho hunkin' thing. Right. Okay. So, that one's working. Are we going to do the other one now? Yes. Sure. And we're going to stick you there, and then we'll stick you there, and we're going to get a splitter here. Are you going to try and line this one up a little bit better than that last one? Well, yeah, it's not like I intentionally made it bad. Okay, and that one was just as bad. Well, maybe my left eye is a little off today or something. You know, what can I tell you? Anyway, let's run this back now, shall we? Do. Okay, so you are going to go to here, and then you can go to there, and then you can go to here, and then you're going to make the turn here. Nice. And then, of course, there we go. And we'll do that one right there. Okay, and we'll just keep working it down. So with basically all the hardware out of the way in the house, my next adventure will be the software. Of course, I've been using OBS/Steam Elements. Now, Steam Elements, of course, is just a layer on top of OBS. And I've been using that now for, what, half a decade or more. It's been great, but maybe there's an issue now. I can't see it. I'm pretty sure it's probably got to do with the service provider, and I'm really going to hate that because I can see that being such a slow, tedious, and beat my brains out process that I'm really going to hate. But it is what it is. I mean, you know, you can't fix everything. So, okay. So in this case, so we have stuff coming out, right, guys? No, you're the stuff coming in. You're the stuff coming out, right? Oh, yeah, sure you are. So I, of course, did misalign this because I'm a bum. Okay. So let's start this right about here, I guess. Okay, that's 1.5. That's a half of one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for a walk, people. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, well, that actually works out really good because that's our next entry into things. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's best to stop here instead of trying to get across the big opening gap with that. Somewhere's around there, and then so that's 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So. A little skinny here, but it is what it is, people. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just the way it's counted out, people. It's just the way it's counted out. All right, so we'll definitely want something there. Okay, cool. That will now give us a board to run stuff that is coming out of the machines that are coming into the machines or something like that. Innies and outies. I mean, you know, some people have one way and some people have it another way. It's all going to be the same way somehow at some point in time. It's fine. It's fine. But right now, I need some of this. I need some of this right now. Yeah, like you guys. Or like you guys. Actually, I would put you guys on the first belt. How much do you guys actually produce? 12 per minute. And what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 122.40. So really, I could, yeah, well, I could put all this one on a single belt, but I won't. I'll split belts into two. But the far end ones will go on belt 1. So we'll put belt 1 up there and run it down like this. We won't take it. Well, we can actually do them for now, I guess. We can take the. No, I'd rather have the bottom belt. I think. Okay, so then the bottom belt is going to be the 2 center machines. So we'll do it that way. Okay, very good. Oh, Juju is. Okay, here we go. So you've been. I mean, your aim today, dude, is really bad, right? I mean, it's just been bad all day. I know. It's just been really bad. Okay, well, let's see what happens there. Okay. Yeah, do you think you're going to be able to hit that straight on? Probably not. Okay. All right. So math is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Why does that not seem right? Oh, look at that. Wow, dude. Like, you did a great job there. 14, huh? Okay. Well, sometimes you got to take a win when you can get it, people. All right, that's stage 1. Done. Let's get some wire out of this sucker. Okay, I notice I haven't got nothing on the front of these. What are you doing, Max? Why are these ones done and those ones aren't done? Oh my goodness. Okay, so listen, how many rows of these are there? I don't know. Well, that's 1. I think it was 62. 3, 4, 5. Right, so it's 5. Okay. Oh well. So you have 2 to 5. That math stinks, Max. But you know what? Too bad. We're gonna have to just deal with it. Okay. So we will do this, and then we will do this, and we will do this. Okay. Now I don't think I need criterium wire for anything else. You know what? Just because I'm already dropping 20% of the frames already, I might as well just do a quick look up here. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. If I go here, let me have a quick guess at this. Okay, there we go. And so let's see. Nope. No. Gee, where is this page that I'm looking for? Thank you. Holy man, that was terrible. Okay. So, criterium wire. Next page. Criterium wire. It is right, 60 machines. And where are you sending all that wire to? Wow, way more places than I thought. I thought the wire was only being used for like 2 things. We're actually using this wire all over the place. Gosh darn it. Fine. Okay. Well, most of it is going to the computer build, so that's good, I guess. I say that, but 40% of this wire is actually going to the silicone high-speed connectors. But anyway, all right, that's fine. I'll deal with that later. Yep. Well, we're going to take the back three machines here, and we're going to put it on here somewhere. Okay. That means I need starting from... If the front two machines are going somewhere... All right. We're going to take these lines here, and we will run them. Yeah, come on, stretch that. There you go. Nice. Let's get it. All right, first of all, let's get this off the lines and into these. So we got to actually get these hooked up with power. This requires me to take a quick trip down the other end. Okay. And I just realized none of this is powered. I thought I was way ahead on this. Well, am I drinking or what? All right, fine. We'll do the very last row for now. Okay. So let's get some power here. We'll at least get one of these rows up and running. Holy smokes. Crazy. Do that, do this, and then do that, and do this. All right, so while I'm putting power to this, because for some reason my brain didn't do it, of course, with everything being kind of crazy this year, yes, the craziness continues. There are some times late at night where I am actually able to play games, but it's really late for my streaming time and stuff. So what I'll probably be doing is doing a mix of live and videos once again, because it turns out I'll have some of that late night time to actually do recordings, but streaming at that time is way off for me. So that's kind of the semi-plan at the moment, is for me to actually kind of put out a couple video series along with live series. At the same time, I do have to try and figure out what's going on with this silly problem with the... we missed one somewhere. That's upsetting. Okay, I'll have to go find that. Okay, who didn't get a wire? Who's the bum that didn't get a wire? The very first guy. He's a bum. Oh, really? You didn't give the first guy a wire, huh? All right, well, he gets a wire now. Okay, here, you can have a wire. No, he's got a wire. Is it the second guy that didn't get a wire? Wow, really? Okay, well, listen, let's at least clean this up a little bit. I mean, yes, this is going to be off, and it'll probably drive me crazy for a while, but at least this will be somewhat normal-ish. Except that the problem is that you were going to run this all the way along the top, because this is a thing you do. Well, yes, it is. Okay, so we'll just jump over here. Okay, as we take this power wire all the way down here, because I need to hook it up to this power wire that's way down here. Actually, we can probably hook it up to this power wire that's right across from you, because that's what you were supposed to do. Like that. All right. So is that going to give me enough power on these lines here? And why are you still not happy? What is your problem? Okay, why are you blank? Gee whiz. Here, don't be blank. Oh no. Right? Yes. Okay. Right. Copper. The other thing that I don't have at the moment, but we'll have to go get. So let's get the criterium in here. What's going on here? No power. Oh. I guess I got kind of lazy on this one. Is that what I did? Is everybody... Okay. Now, what's your problem? Oh, you're just not selected. Okay, well, at least I can fix you. Anybody else? Okay, you've got a complaint. What's your complaint? You're the same thing. Okay, gee whiz. Okay. I just realized, like, 4 or 5 of these machines are going to overload these belts, but yeah, I will have to fix that. Sooner, I'll fix it later. Let's do it that way. We'll just get these ones up and running for now. So we're going to take the Criterium off of that top belt, and then we're going to shove its contents into the bottom one. So what we want to do is kind of probably do this, and we're going to take that from the top belt, and that means you need a splitter for this. Okay, somewhere's around there. Okay, so we're going to take that. You know what? I can probably just hook that on afterwards. I don't have to try and get that fancy. All right, there we go. There. 1 out of 2, right? Yes. Holy smokes. Okay, so they have power. We have 1 out of 2, right? Yes, you do. Where are you getting the copper from, Max? Yeah. Let's... Okay. We're just going to borrow some. Really? Yeah. Well, it is what it is, people. We're just going to borrow a bit. Okay. Because, see, I was going to make this a power episode, but I really do want to keep working over here in the space elevator factory, like in my off hours. And you just ran all the way around there for no reason. And so I really would like to try and keep focused on at least trying to get parts moving forward, if that makes sense. So what are you doing? Nothing, because you're not getting copper. Nobody here is getting copper. Not even close. So copper. Yikes. Where are you getting that? Well, is it ingots that I need? Or is... I think it's just the ingots, right? Pretty sure that's ingots. Yeah, copper ingots, dude. Wow. Okay. You probably should start dragging that these along, because you're going to need them. Okay. I agree. Sure. Is that lined up with this one down there? Yeah. All right. So let's we'll start here. Okay, somewhere's on here, and we will do it. I just gotta have a quick look here. Okay, so it's right on the line. All right, we'll do right on the line, somewhere's around there. All right, let's go for a walk. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? We'll actually line this up here and then go from there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna run into this big power tower, and that's really gonna bum you out. Sorta, but I don't think it's gonna cause me that many problems. Well, okay, we gotta count right though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then 1, 2. You're really getting out here in the weeds. Did you want to try and take that from here? Sure, he says. Okay. So if that's there, and this is probably going to have to come down this way. Okay. Something like that. This isn't going to be pretty by any means, so don't even try and make it that way. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, that's cool. Right on the edge there, dude. You're good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. We're gonna do that right here. Okay, let's go steal some ingots from something, because that'll be interesting. That's a thing we do. Okay. Jamie, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. I'll apologize now for the stuttering video. It appears that in my move to the new house, even though I have the same package as I had at the other house with fiber op and all that stuff, the drop frame rate is atrocious here, and I'm not quite sure why yet. I have removed the entire house from the equation, so the house wiring, I've bypassed all the house wiring, and I have a connection directly from the modem to the computer. Of course, the computer hasn't changed since the move, so the only thing that has changed is the new modem / hooked up. No, unfortunately, it appears to be my connection, and but of course, for every stream I do, I try something new, right, to make eliminations. So, yeah, I've basically eliminated the entire house wiring, and I've also eliminated. I even updated, multiple things on the computer to make sure that they were good. So yeah, it appears this new modem / something, or the area I'm in, has either like terrible bandwidth for fiber op. I don't know why, but I don't know how, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna have to probably get them to investigate. I was really hoping that it was something simple, like just a bad cable or something like that. But no, it appears that it's they gave me this newer modem. And I think there's a problem with the modem myself. I think it's either throttled or something, but I will investigate that. Anyway, yeah, because I'm dropping over 20% of the frames, right? Well, that's what I'm thinking at some point somewhere, right? But I'm going to have to. But I pay for the best hookup, right? I don't there's no mid tier here, so they're about to find out that cheaping out is not a good option. Okay, so we have a lot of wire here. Wire's not what we need. What I need is a lot of ingots, and a lot of ingots, not just a few ingots. We need a lot of ingots. Yeah, these is what I need. And I really, really don't. Is that crooked? Did I not make that straight? Belt. Why does that look crooked to me? Anyway, that was really weird. That's really weird. That looks really crooked to me. It is really crooked. I know it's crooked. Well, I'm going to have to investigate that now. I must have put something off there somewhere. Oh, I see it. Yeah, that one there is crooked. All right, that's fine. Now, you would never tell that down here, but anyway. Either way, our internet is subpar. The rest of the world. It was a big issue here a few years ago. ISPs were selling high speed, but not buying the back-end bandwidth to support. Yeah, I know, right? And again, I do realize I have moved from a city of over 500,000 people to a town that has 15,000 people in it. Well, it has 40,000 in the surrounding area, but it's basically 1/10 the size. That being said, they did offer the best high-speed fiber op internet in this area, and in part of buying the house here was in part indecision of that choice, right? Otherwise, I could have bought a house in multiple places, but so if they can't deliver, I am going to be ticked off. Anyway, yeah, so with that, we're going to just steal some of these ingots, I think is what we're going to do. And it looks like I'm already trying to steal them from here. Wasn't that nice of me? Okay. So we're going to temporarily borrow some ingots, but this is just temporary, I guess. Let's see where I'm going with this whole setup I got going on here. Okay, and then yes, all right. So let's come over here. All right, so it's right on that line. Okay, so it's right on that line there. Okay, so let's see if we can't borrow some ingots from this copper wire, and then we'll do what it is. Since I have purchased the best, what I'm supposed to be getting is 1.5 gigabit download and 1 gigabit upload, right? Which is pretty crazy, right? So 1 gigabit upload means I should never have a problem streaming, right? So, and the 1.5 gigabit download, of course, means I should never have a problem downloading. But yeah, that appears to be not the case. Now, I have done speed testing, right? And the speed testing is checking out. So, but of course, speed tests are not the same. And that's why I don't know. We're going to try and, I will try and figure it out. I've been doing this computer job for 30 years. I should be able to figure this out. Anyway, we'll take one thing at a time, right? It's like anything else. You always work on your own stuff last. So, it is what it is, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna borrow this here. I think that's where we want to make the turn. Yes. Is it right there? Does that look straight to me? Nope. That is definitely not it. So cancel that. Take this out. Okay, there we go. So it's only on the third rung. There we go. And then the third rung over here. And then that makes it the fourth run over here because then there's not a belt on top of it. Okay, and then that's the fourth one there, and the fourth one there, and that makes it the fourth one over here. So yeah, each time I make a change, I give it, we do a stream, we see what happens, right? And then when it doesn't work, I curse at it. Is what I do. Well, yeah, and I'm not saying that the price is cheap, right? Like for that best internet, I pay a lofty sum. Let's put it that way, right? So really, this should not even have been a question as to its to the functionality, right? Which is why, like, if I was paying for their cheap internet, right, it'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm fighting with everybody else. Maybe I'll change stream times or whatever. But I am paying for their best stuff outside of a corporate account, right? Like, yes, I guess I could spend thousands of dollars on a corporate connection. But if I'm dragging like T3 lines into the house, well then this channel had better produce a lot more money. So anyway, okay, so let's hook up some ingots here and then drag them over and get this working. And then that will take care of that. Let's see. Yeah, because like I don't even have like I think I only have like 150 of the 400 copper. Yeah, like I don't have nearly enough, so we're just gonna steal from this for now. Okay, whoa, easy, dude. So we're just gonna accidentally borrow from this, and then we're just gonna, give it to this line here temporarily, like this, and do this to that. There. Okay, you guys can just go that way for a while. I mean, these guys aren't really using a lot of it at the moment. And again, I've only got one row out of the almost 200 machines I need to. Oh, gee whiz. There's so much to do. Now, there's a big, you know, we could go on about that, but corporate accounts are nice. Yeah, we're on a 3.3 plus redundancy. Yeah, right? Yeah, well, I mean, you know, yeah, at work, right? Like, I mean, we're plugged into just about everything. But yeah, you want to get what you pay for, right? They advertise, you know, this is their top tier package for your home, right? 1.5 down, 1 gig up. Well, that's what I want. And what I shouldn't see is over 20, almost 25% frame rate failure, right? That bothers me. So, you know, I never seen frame rate drop at the old house with the same package. So they had better get it together. Toot sweet. Otherwise, they're going to have a problem. Mainly me. All right, let's get this sucker hooked up. So that is coming through this way, right? You guys are all Criterion wired up. Yes. Which means we need to get you off of here. Splitter. Yep. And are you standing on the thing? Sure. Somewhere's around there. And then we want to do that. I mean, that looks pretty much straight on to me. All right, there we go. That should have you turn on and do things. Yeah, like that. Which, of course, I've got coming out the wrong end. Which is really bad. Darn it. Okay. Well, yeah, that's bad. Well, what do you... I don't know what to quite do about that. Yep. Let me go have a look at these ones over here for a second. All right. What do you need? Well, you need that wire that I'm putting out and plastic. Oh, and guys creatures are underneath me here. All right. So you want quick wire and plastic. The wire, well, I guess the wire can come back on this line here. It's just a real pain in the butt. Because you're going to want 37.5 of that wire a minute. Yeah, I did some poor math on this one. Yeah, like I should have only put 8 machines on this way, and then I'm going to have to put in like a dual line setup here. Yeah, because we're going to be spitting out so much wire, it will never all fit. Okay, well. Right. And then the next problem after that is that you're going to have to run all that wire up that way while bringing all them ingots in this way. Ooh. Sure. Boy, did this plan ever go bad sideways. We'll make it work for now, though. We'll run 2 lines down this way. Okay. Do I have them running out this way too? Oh, darn it. Really? I do too. Boy, this belt wall is going to be massive. Maybe I do a second belt wall right here and just run the stuff raw all the way down. I think that's what I'll do, because there is no way I can run that much Criterium ingots and wire with circuit boards into these guys. That's just crazy. And I got to bring the rubber over here too. Holy smokes, no, that's not going to happen. Okay, so yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll do a separate set for them guys. All right. So before you can do that, you got to do a set for these guys. So put that there. Okay, this is a splitter. Yes, it is. Good job, you. And how is semi-retirement? Not bad. It's been super crazy busy. So literally, of course, I was sick for a month, and like 3 days before I moved, I got really sick. And I was sick for like 5 weeks with that crazy mega virus cold, whatever. And then I was just getting better, through the holidays, and then I had a family member have a minor stroke, so I spent a week and a half with them, and then I had another family member have appendicitis, a sudden appendicitis. So then my last 3-4 weeks have been in and out of hospitals, just trying to get things done. You know, so yeah, it's been kind of crazy, to be honest. Which is why, you know, unfortunately, I haven't really been able to stream a lot until and do all of this testing with the house until now, because I've just been too busy, really. Okay, so that is quick wire. Okay, we got to go stick it on the other end, but it will be quick wire as soon as I'm done over here. Right, guys? You guys are doing quick. Somebody's doing quick wire here, right? That's you, right? Yes, that is you. I guess semi-retirement timing worked out in a weird way, right? Yeah. Because let me tell you, well, I'd have to take all that time off work anyway. Yeah. It turns out everything has come around, right? So the family member with the appendicitis, right? The appendix got removed. Everything is good. They're well on their way being back to mend. The stroke, yes, that was really scary for a bit, but they're making a great recovery, doing well, and all that stuff. So I will say it is coming. As much as it doesn't sound like it would be doing okay, yeah, we're actually not doing too bad. So now with things are a little settled down, I can try to focus on getting back into a normal stream. So what I'm doing now is I'm doing a twice a week streaming schedule, especially until I can figure out what's going on with the internet connection. And then basically, because the 20% frame rate drop sucks. So we'll get that figured out, and once I do that, then we're good to go, right? But I'll do it twice a week. Mondays and Thursdays, I think, is what I'm going to try and do, and then for the time being. And then, yeah, once everything else gets settled down even a little bit more, we'll see what we can add on to, right? But I figured that was a good place for me to start. And then, of course, when I started streaming is when I discovered the upframe issue. So we'll go from there. But yeah, we need rubber, right? Rubber on the road, and no power on these ones either. Gee whiz. Yeah, you forgot the rubber. Plastic. It's plastic on these ones. Sure, he says. Where are you going to get the plastic from? Well, where are you going to get the power from? Well, the power's not that big of a deal. Are you going to miss a machine this time? I hope not. So let's get a little power into these. We'll get some rubber into these, and, that will do it up for this episode. I mean, as much as I would like to stream more, there's no sense streaming for 2-3 hours at a time with such terrible frame rate drop. So, and, this way I can keep working, testing all the things. And that's basically what streams are at the moment. They're just me testing my latest fix to see if I can't get better testing. There we go. We'll get a little bit of connection hooked up here in the whole 9 yards. I hope things with your family are doing well now that the holidays have gone by, Jamie. And, because I know it's been quite a long time since I've had a youngling in the house, but I do remember them busy times where the holidays, crazy, all of it. I remember all that. Yeah, the sound isn't a problem. Yeah, the sound it seems perfectly fine. But it's the video. So that's why I'm going to do a little bit more research, see if I can't, maybe it's got something weird going on with OBS. I don't know. But yeah, the sound never breaks up. The sound is not an issue. It's all around the video. So, which is like, okay, it is what it is, I guess. So, yeah. Okay, so that now for the rubber or plastic. Plastic. Don't bring rubber. Well, you need rubber later. Doing well. Trying to get back into the running, but it's hard. Yeah, right? Well, yeah, but you know what? You hear people say that all the time, right? Like, well, your life is so good. Just think if you were like homeless or blah, 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 or whatever. But that's not how that works. That's not how mental health works. I'll bet you the little one is keeping you on your toes. Every person is unique and has unique challenges in their life, right? So one person may see a challenge as, trying to do an XYZ thing. And the next person may look at XYZ and think, oh, that's nothing, right? But then they have a problem with ABC. And the other person's looking at ABC like, well, I do that all the time, but I can't do XYZ, right? So, yeah, I mean, the issues you're having at the moment is the Achilles tendon, the whole thing, and trying to do running. Well, that's your thing. That's your issues that you're trying to work on, right? That's why you can never really compare a person's issues with other person's issues, because every person's issues are unique. And everything should be serious around that, right? Now, anybody who's like saying like, yeah, well, my favorite restaurant was closed today because they're renovating or something. Okay, well, I got no tears for you. But at the same time, that's a thing. Okay, so now where are we going to bring all this rubber at? Well, you could do that. You can bring the rubber down here. I mean, you've basically got the belt work for it. Sorta. Maybe, sorta. Well, I mean, it's a dirty turn. That's a terrible turn. Yeah, every person's problems are unique, and what you see as something that you might do every day without an issue could be crippling for somebody else. And that's why it's important when you study people's mental issues. You have to understand what their limitations are, what their current lifestyle choices is, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty intense stuff. Where am I going to get this rubber? Oh, jeez. All right, well, let's head on over to where rubber is, which is not close to here. I say that, but rubber isn't too far away. I mean, here are the plastic and rubber factories. They're right there. What do we have coming in here that we can borrow from temporarily? I'm pretty sure some of this is rubber. Yeah, like that line right there is rubber. Yeah, so we could... Oh, that's rubber. I need plastic. Don't you dare touch that, mister. But plastic's not too far away either. I know that. Okay, so... Yeah, it's not rubber, it's plastic. It is and it isn't. I am hoping that once things kind of get settled around here, it's not so bad, but yeah, I will say I do wish it was doing better than it is, but it's, it is what it is. Okay, what do we got going on here? Well, okay. Are we going to try and take a second line of this down? I guess we could. Well, you left yourself a space for it. Well, that was really nice of you, Max. So why don't you just put that right there? And then you put this right here? Sure, he says. Okay. Yep, put that right there. So that's 6 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then right, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then somewhere's around here, we can do this. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you didn't need the 7th one, but we'll take the top one off. There we go. It looks like my trip is coming to an end. All right, catch you on the next one. You bet. Hope it's all good, Jamie. All good in the neighborhood. You bet. Okay, so we're going to take this belt. We're going to slam it into this thing. No, actually, we're going to take this belt here, and we're going to slam it off of that into that thing. And on the end of this, and hopefully the game doesn't crash, because this is where the bug was when 1.0 first came out. Wow, that's really crooked. How did you get that so crooked, dude? I was sure I was like right on the money with this thing. Okay, well then let's try and fix that. Okay, can we fix that before we hit the tunnel? Okay, so let's do that. Okay, and then, oh, this is gonna get ugly. I'm gonna have to move that. I know I am. Darn it. All right, well, you know what? I won't move it right now. We'll deal with that later. Okay, so let's go for a walk. Do-de-do. Here we go. Yeah, come on, let's go. We got a long way to go. I'm gonna walk all the way down here with this belt. Now, of course, that little fancy setup that we have going on back there, holy smokes, you're going to fall off here, dude. That fancy setup we have back there, of course, is designed that any additional plastic or rubber we're making gets recycled for tickets, right? So it will always check to make sure that we need, like if we need to use it first, then it will deliver it. But then if we don't need it, it says, oh, okay, well then you can send this to the scrambler and you're good to go. And I'm like, yeah, that's right, I'm good to go. Okay, so we'll go down this way. Okay, do you want to just keep going? Sure. I should actually look up the numbers and see what it is I actually needed for this. Because I'm pretty sure it's a way more plastic than what I'm bringing down here at the moment. I mean, this belt only holds 480. I probably need a lot more plastic than this. This will do for the moment, but it will not do forever. Okay, so this is where you're going to make a turn anyway. Right. Oh, no, don't you dare do that. Yeah, fly up here for a second, would you? I need to go right. No. Yeah, come here. You go right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah, thank you. Okay, where are you at? You are 2 down. All right. 1, 2. Oh yeah, this is going to get a little tricky with the darkness coming on. All right, that's fine. 1, 2, and then stick that right there. And 1, 2, and right. Now you're at the part where it gets ugly. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do this for now. Okay, just do that temporarily. And then I don't know where that goes. Right there? Yep, guess so. How many down is that? 1, 2, 3. Is this going to be good enough? I hope so. 1, 2, 3, 4 down from the top. 1, 2, 3. Man, my counting is really bad today. 4 down from the top. There we go. But now it's 3 down from the top because I have an extra belt on there. Right? You betcha. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then... Okay, so now it's down 2 because I have that belt on there. So that's 2 down. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out this plastic line somewhere, because this is going to get crazy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so again, I will apologize to anybody who watches this later and actually sticks with it this far. We will try to make corrections here to the streaming process. I think that's it right there. There we go. Nice. And we have arrived with my plastic. Is it there? No, that's ugly. Man, that was a terrible guess, Max. Right there. There we go. Let's split this off. We'll stick it in the tube. You betcha. Okay, and if we stick this on the end, we do this. Actually, I'm going to have to do that the other way. I just realized that's coming in through the top, not the bottom. Okay. And we do this. These are not turned on. Why is that? Did I bring them down the wrong row? I probably did. Yes, you did. All right, well, that's fine. I mean, we'll have to drag plastic down there at some point in time anyway. We'll just let that carry on. That's not going to do anything for us at the moment. Whoa, what noise was that? Okay, that's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, we'll try that again. A little more feeling. Come on, get that up there. It's not too bad. Okay, we do that, we do this, we do that. Okay, let's try that again. Yay us, there's circuit boards, ta-da, you betcha. Okay, that's it for this stream. Of course, circuit boards underway with some borrowed pieces, with borrowed stuff. It's fine, that's what we do here. Sometimes until we get things done, we borrow a few things from a few other areas and a few things. Of course, I'm going to continue to work on the streaming issue, the drop frame rate. We'll see what I can find out. Yeah, it's so far this stream, it's dropped over 50,000 frames. That's terrible. That's not good. So with that, I'm Max. This has been Satisfactory 1.0. You betcha. And of course, big thanks to everybody that's being patient while I try to work out on the new technical issues that we have here with the move. At the same time, of course, big thanks to recent subscribers, of course, to Jamie and all those watching later on. I appreciate that very much. With that, I'm off to try and figure out some more things with the stream, people. I thank you very much. I'll probably be kicking around again next Monday, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.